Hey, Christine Jonson sewing friends. Today we are going to be sewing the neckline of this dress. This is the princess dress, and you see that cool neckline right there? How it's sort of asymmetrical. It's kind of got a little bit of a Star Wars Next Generation Deanna Troi look at the top there. So if any of you need a costume for next fall, this would be a good choice. So this neckline would ordinarily be really tricky to sew if you were not making it the way we are making it with this Christine Jonson pattern. And I'm going to show you how to go through this neckline in a step-by-step way. So the first thing we've done is we've sewn together our dress. And as you can see, I have color blocked this dress. Color blocking means that I've added some colored side panels to this because this is a panel dress. So I've got a panel here and I've got a panel over here that's in a dark purple, and I'm going to be adding dark purple sleeves, cap sleeves onto this in the cap sleeve version. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you now what I did. And I did this basting, by the way, because I think sometimes it helps to see the way things are going to come together if you baste it. And don't worry about how horrible this basting looks, because it really is just basting, and I'm going to be ripping it out once I'm done serging my seams, because I actually had the wrong needle in my machine. I think I've got a denim needle in there right now. So what I've done is I've sewn together this bodice, and the bodice is a mirror image of the top, and it is sewn so that when you sew this neckline together, there are no exposed seams. It's essentially a giant facing on the top. And that's what we're going to be putting together. So this looks exactly like the dress. It's got the same panel princess seams. I've left it open at the side seams right now so you can see it. And I'm going to go ahead and lay this on top of the dress just so you get a sense of what we're going to be working with. So here we go. Go ahead and lay it down here. So what I'm going to do is, this is normally going to be sewn right sides together, and I will have the side seams sewn when I do this. But for now, just for the purposes of showing you how this dress comes together, we are going to be lining these two necklines up right sides together just like this. And we are going to be stitching this down. We'll have some interfacing on the inside of this, by the way, too, as well, just to stabilize it. I use a knit interfacing, and I'm using it on both pieces because this is a really fine jersey knit, so there'll be some interfacing on here. And then we're going to go ahead and serge this down all the way around to the neckline, or actually stitch it down with a single needle stitch, and then we're going to trim away as per the pattern instructions, just to get it really nice and close so that when this turns, this neckline hugs against us. So again, you can see this beautiful neckline shape here, slightly asymmetrical here. It's like I said, it's the Deanna Troi neckline. If you remember Star Trek, if you're a Star Trek fan from a few years back. So we're going to be stitching all the way down here and then up here and then all the way around the back as well. So these will be like that, right sides together, and then we're going to flip this whole thing to the inside, and this will all be clean finished. It will also be lined, so if you are concerned about any show through or anything like that on the bodice part of this dress, if you were making this in a light color, you definitely wouldn't have any show through on the bodice of this dress at all. So that's how we're going to put that together, and then once we're done with that, it's pretty simple. We sew our cap sleeves in place and hem the dress. We're done. So this is the Christine Jonson princess dress and one seam wrap. We are going to be making a matching one seam wrap for this out of some beautiful matching, almost like a crochet look knit fabric. So we're going to be making the same one seam wrap here with a really nice open fluffy hem that we're going to use from our regular wrap dress on the cuff, just to kind of give you guys a little sense of what's coming up here. We're going to be featuring this dress, by the way, on our Facebook Live video upcoming on May 15th of 2017. So if for some reason you are watching this broadcast or watching this video a little bit later and you want to check out our broadcast, you can go to Christine Jonson Patterns on Facebook, and you can search our video feed for the video where we actually explore these dresses in detail.